Hey, good morning, everybody. Going to go over our Forex trades for today, Thursday, April 16th. Hope everybody had a pretty good day. We had two trades, pulled out 9.4 pips. They were both last night. One was a full scalp and one was just 10% of our normal size. We'll go over them in a minute. As far as this morning's economic data, initial jobless claims came out, but that's a weekly number, so not a big deal, really. Even though it missed, there were more jobless claims than expected. But like I said, not that big of a deal. It's a weekly number. But the housing starts for the month of March was the big deal. Housing starts, housing permits, both much less than expected. Housing starts was supposed to be over 1 million for the month of March. It came in at only 926,000. Housing permits were supposed to be close to 1.1 million. They came in just little over 1 million. So terrible miss on both the housing starts and housing permits for the month of March. As a matter of fact, they actually came in worse than the month of February, which February the analysts and the government was claiming that the weather was so bad that's why housing numbers were poor in February. So you have to ask, was March worse than February weather-wise? Did we have more snow in March than we had in February? Around the country, not just in your little town, I would have to say no. So there's no excuse there. The analysts were saying that March was going to rebound in the housing market because we were going to get a little warmer weather and you'd get a spike in the activity. Didn't come. Maybe it'll come in April. We'll see. That's about it as far as the economic news for the day to really talk about. Let's go to the trades. We had the two trades. Like I said, this was a full scalp last night, New Zealand dollar, US dollar. We were long this 0.76046. We picked up 4.9 pips. We were in it, and normally like these full scalps, we don't like to be in them too long. 15 minutes, half an hour, or 45 minutes, an hour, something like that. And this thing was going on for several hours, and we were down a lot. I mean, we weren't down a lot. We were down most of that time. We were down to being like breaking even for most of that time. So once we started to turn positive, we looked to get out because obviously there was a seller, right? It was really a struggle between the sellers and the buyers. We were ultimately right because it broke out. Unfortunately, we just weren't patient enough, I guess you could say, because the thing just ran all the way up to over 60. So, we got out 0.76095 and the thing ran up to over 0.76600. So, that's 50 pips there. Would we have captured it? Absolutely not. We probably would have been selling if we were more patient. We probably would have been selling up here around 0.2025 or 0.7625 or so. But, we'll take it and we'll move on. It's, 4.9 pips positive on a full scalp is better than losing, right? And then the second trade was pound the yen that we were long. We only had 10% of our normal size. We were long this 176.841. Our target was 177.30, which got hit overnight. Actually, early this morning, probably around 5:30 or so in the morning. Took the 45.9 pips, equivalent to 4.5 pips, since we had 10% of our normal size. And it surpassed our target. It ran up to 177.50, kind of hesitated for an hour or so, and then it took off again. So it's currently up 177.80. So a really solid trade there. Again, 10% of our normal size. We're risking obviously a lot on that. But again, you risk a lot, you take smaller size. You can't compare it to a full scalp trade. So anyway, so we're gonna wrap it up. Two trades, 9.4 pips. Not the worst thing in the world. Nothing great though either. But we'll take it. We'll move on. We do have a position right now. US dollar, Japanese yen, which we're short, but again, it's not a full scalp, so we have about 40% of our normal size. So we'll take it, and we're going to see what this thing does today, and we'll be watching it. We do have some Fed officials making some speeches, so it'd be great to be out of this thing prior to that. And then we would just move on. All right, so that's it. Any signals come out, they'll be coming your way. We'll be getting ready to wrap up for the week soon. Tomorrow's Friday. If you're trading now, good luck. And if any signals come out, they'll be coming your way. And if you're trading now, like I said, good luck. We'll be back tomorrow, assuming you get some action either tonight or tomorrow morning. Have a great day.